What is going on, guys, and welcome to WWE Survivor Series 2015 results review, etc, etc, etc. Yeah, we're going to talk about the pay-per-view. I'm going to review it, give you my thoughts on the pay-per-view. With a pay-per-view that looked on paper pretty damn predictable, something that really lacked depth, lacked story to most of the matches, and relied heavily on the WWE tournament. Yeah, it was either going to work or it wasn't. I think it's safe to say it didn't work. The show was woeful. The show was terrible. Yeah. That's me just going to... I'm going to walk through it all and tell you where and why I wasn't happy. I did think it was one of the, if not the worst pay-per-views of this calendar year. Extreme Rules probably just that tad bit worse. But this was bad. Survivor Series used to be, and I say used to because you cannot say that this is a top 4 pay-per-view now. It used to be Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, WrestleMania, and Survivor Series. Survivor Series is now, you can count that out, and it's more now Money in the Bank. I'm more interested for Money in the Bank than I am this dog shite. Wow, what can I say? It was bad. Pretty much from start to finish. We'll start then. The pre-show match, a traditional Survivor Series elimination match on the pre-show. No build to it. Nothing really, you know, as any animosity between the people. Bo Dallas, Miz, The Ascension and Stardust versus Dudley Boyz, Neville, Titus O'Neil and Goldust. Now, let's get this straight. We didn't have a sole survivor. That's a shame. Goldust made his return. That was good to see. That was interesting to see. We had the faces win. Neville was the only one out of the faces that got pinned. Please, can somebody tell me how the hell that happened? We had Titus O'Neil in this match. We had the Dudley Boyz in this match. Okay, Goldust has just returned. You don't want him to be pinned. Fair enough. If you want somebody to be pinned in the faces team, give it to one of the Dudleys or Titus O'Neil. Not fucking Neville. Excuse my French. The match was pretty goddamn bore fest, boring. End of story. Thought it was crap. Move on. Roman Reigns versus Alberto Del Rio. The match was pretty good. The result was so predictable, which meant that this match would never be anything more than okay. The in-ring stuff, very good. Roman Reigns broke the cross-arm breaker. I said he would. You know, Alberto Del Rio returned to Hell in a Cell last month. Beat John Cena, the franchise, the big player, the main player, the man in WWE, cleanly, in the center of the ring, and won the United States Championship. After that night, it has been nothing but a mountain. And he hasn't been climbing up the mountain like that simile, or metaphor, what the fuck you call it, that Roman Reigns said on SmackDown. He has been making a slow decline. And I'm already starting to not give a shit about Alberto Del Rio. And that's a shame, because he is unbelievable in the ring. He's so consistent. He can practically wrestle anybody. He's charismatic. He's not that bad on the mic when he's allowed to be himself. But instead, the WWE book him in stupid matches with stupid people. He you know, has to go up against people like Stardust, which I really didn't get why Stardust was in the tournament. He isn't, you know, dog shite people who have not been booked properly. And he also is paired with Zeb Coulter, who Zeb Coulter is fantastic. Alberto Del Rio are fantastic. They should not be together. It doesn't work. Anybody that seriously thinks that that works, please tell me in the comment section below how Zeb Coulter and Alberto Del Rio is working. It is awful. It has to stop. Great manager, Zeb Coulter. Move on to someone else. Leave Alberto Del Rio alone. It's going to be a big month now heading into TLC to see how well Alberto Del Rio can be booked. Because at this rate, when John Cena comes back, there's going to be nothing in my mind that says to me that Alberto Del Rio even deserves to be in even is going to be able to possibly regain his title. It's just embarrassing how they've booked him. It really, really annoys me. But there. Roman Reigns, good performance by him. Then we had Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens. A decent, not as good as probably the first match. Yeah, good match. I was disappointed, obviously. Well, I was disappointed that Kevin Owens didn't win. I am a Kevin Owens fan. Didn't mind Dean Ambrose winning. Yeah, another good match. Again, predictable. Always going to be Dean Ambrose who won this match. Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, which we all predicted at the start of this tournament. I literally predicted this whole bloody tournament. I predicted it down to a T. I mean, they've missed such an opportunity with this tournament. It is such a shame. The match itself was good, but again, it's predictable, so it can't really be anything more than good. The in-ring stuff was very good. Moving on, we then had a traditional Survivor Series match. I mean, the New Day came out, cut a really good promo. That was hilarious. New Day, Sheamus and King Barrett versus Usos, Lucha Dragons and Ryback. Once again, we had no sole survivor. Sheamus battling against 3-on-1. New Day just walked out. It was just a calamity. It was stupid. It had no build to it. This is the whole... Survivor Series is all about elimination matches. Why do we only get 2? And only get 2 that have not even been... but that have just been thrown together at the last minute that mean nothing. We don't get a sole survivor. It's utter bullshit. Another crap match. And this show, I saw someone today at school, this is, at this point, I know a lot of people turned off and just didn't bother watching. They were just like, this is just pathetic. This is just absolutely embarrassing. I argue, it is so close to Extreme Rules for the worst pay-per-view of the year. Charlotte versus Paige. I don't think this was a terrible match. A lot of people have shit on it. I don't think it was that bad. It wasn't that great. It was meh. It was okay at best. Charlotte won. Predictable again. Every fucking match here was so bloody predictable. Yeah. Charlotte versus Paige. Will they move on to another thing? I don't know. Charlotte, I just don't think is very good on the mic. I'd rather Paige or Becky Lynch or Sasha Banks as the champ, to be honest with you. I think Charlotte, she's unbelievable in the ring, to be fair, but I just don't know about her. I don't know. I'm not a lover of Charlotte. She's okay. I don't mind her as a champion. But, yeah, what's next for Charlotte? The Divas division has been a complete and utter calamity. It's embarrassing. Oh, yeah, and Cesaro's injured. If the roster couldn't get any more thin and shorter, Cesaro's injured. We are running out of people. WrestleMania. How the hell are they going to sell out the arena? I have no idea. I really have no idea, because I'm so happy I'm not going. It was a genuine consideration. I got it all sorted. Dad couldn't get the time off work, otherwise we'd have been going. And I'm so happy we're not, because at the moment the show looks shit. No Randy Orton, no Cesaro, no Seth Rollins. Rusev's still out injured. John Cena's out injured currently. Undertaker coming towards the end of his career, not really as good as he was. We'll get more into that at the end. Kane and Big Show, bore. Mark Henry, boring. It is dog shit. Daniel Bryan, out injured. Fucking hell, it is dire. It is so dire. Who could realistically challenge... we'll talk about that actually towards the end. Tyler Breeze versus Dolph Ziggler. The match that I just expected to be a really good match. I thought this is going to be nothing less than a really, really good match. This could even be a match of the year candidate. It was really poor. I'm not going to lie to you. It was poor. Not great chemistry between the two. Tyler Breeze got the win, which I was happy about. Dolph Ziggler, though, did lose his 100% record at Survivor Series. I know a lot of people were pissed off with that. Didn't really get enough time. Just felt like they were just like, oh, you got 5 minutes, go out there, do what you can. Yeah, few sort of pathetic, few not botches, but a few sort of awkward spots in the match. Yeah, I mean, it just wasn't great, really. What can I say, really, other than it wasn't great and added to the shitness of the show. Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper versus Undertaker Kane. Holy shit, what a waste of time this whole Undertaker 25 thing was. This was so bad. This was so bad. It was boring. I didn't care about it. Undertaker really struggled. He was really struggling in this matchup. That's because he is getting on now. I loved his entrance. That was the best thing about this match. Kane just looked out of place. What was Kane doing? He's just pointless. He really is pointless. They missed a chance here of doing an elimination match. having the whole Wyatt family in. They let the Brothers of Destruction win, which does, I have no idea what for their career, when it could have done so much for Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family. The Wyatt family looked like dog shite again. Such a stupid match in regards to it. It just was bad. It was as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, there was a choke slam through the announce table Strowman went through, but yeah, I mean, that's all she wrote, really. Then we have Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose. Just as their match, just as it's really starting to get good, it ends. Roman Reigns wins. He's the champ. I'm like, right, okay. Is there going to be a heel turn? Is there not? I predicted not. Yeah, it didn't look like there was going to be. Triple H comes out. You think, what's happening here? Roman Reigns spears Triple H. I'm like, oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, it's okay. I'm not happy with it, but it's okay. I'd have liked a heel turn, but Sheamus music hits. Sheamus cashes in. Sheamus wins the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. They completely and utterly repeat SummerSlam with Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton. The only thing they changed was the people involved and the fact that rather than Triple H pedigreeing someone, Roman Reigns speared Triple H. And then Sheamus come up behind, boo, had the thing. They even done the whole confetti bullshit. I never thought I'd want Reigns to be the champion so much. I have never said I would shit on Roman Reigns being champion. I think he's practically ready. I just would have liked Kevin Owens or Dean Ambrose a little bit more than him. However, I don't mind Reigns being champion. Who wants to see Sheamus versus Reigns? Sheamus versus Reigns TLC ladder match. Okay, maybe interesting. They're not seriously going to make Sheamus walk in to WrestleMania with the world title, are they? They couldn't. They seriously couldn't. He's been booked like dog shit as well, Sheamus. If he was booked a bit better, maybe I'd give a fuck about him being the champion. He's joined the Authority. I don't really care about that. I couldn't give a shit. It's been absolute... The pay-per-view was terrible. It was so bad. Looking on the positive side, I've been thinking about it a bit today. Maybe this could be quite exciting. Sheamus as a new title gives a bit of a new sort of... a bit of a difference. But the roster's so thin. It's just such a shame how they book people. The show itself is bad. I'm really quite jarred off with it all. After Monday Night Raw, and when I'm back, similar sort of time to do my Monday Night Raw review, I'm sure I'll be in a bit more of an optimistic mood. We'll see where stuff goes. Now, my prediction a couple of months ago was that TLC would be the worst show of 2015. Wow, it is going to have to be so bad. Can it do it? In your opinion, was Survivor Series the worst show of 2015? If not, who and what was it? Leave it down in the comments below. What do you think of Survivor Series? Did you think, you know what, maybe? Yeah, it was an okay show. God knows. Anyway, what's going on? What's going on? I was meant to say thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. And oh yeah, can I just say apologies about the audio, but the crowd was absolutely atrocious. They were terrible. Thanks.